Hey, Lighthouse family, looking forward to the future and give you a little bit of an update about what's happening with us. We are planning on having 3 service opportunities for you coming this Sunday. And let me tell you a little bit about what that looks like. Obviously, we're abiding by, respecting all of the things that the governor is telling us to do here in Virginia. And so, a little bit about what that looks like for us. We're going to have an 8 o'clock service, and the 8 o'clock service will be for anyone who is at risk. It is going to be a mask mandatory required service. We will be abiding by the 6 feet rule in the sanctuary. You know this. We have plenty of room in the sanctuary. We have lots of chairs. We can space everything out. The chairs will be marked. The doors will be open. You won't have to touch anything when you come in. And we're going to respect the social distancing. At the 8 o'clock, we're asking everybody to wear a mask when you come in. That way, anybody that's older, anybody that might be immunocompromised, whatever the case may be, we want to make sure you feel comfortable, but we do want to come back together. There won't be any offering taken up from the standpoint of you're not going to touch anything. If you have a physical offering you want to drop in the box, you can do that. There are also obviously digital means that many of you are using. Thank you so much for that. Then at 10 o'clock, we have 2 different options. If you're not comfortable coming out yet, you can still do the Church Online platform. And so that's going to be happening at 10 o'clock with the service that's been recorded and put out there for you. Then at 10 o'clock for a live service, if you want to participate with the live service in the building, we are asking folks if you're comfortable coming out. Masks are suggested but not required. Again, 6 feet apart. We'll have plenty of space. There will be no children's ministry for the month of May on our property. Working with our teams, putting things together. We're looking forward to opening that back up come June. Then on Memorial Day weekend, we're planning to have an outdoor drive-in service. We'd already started that on the books before the governor came forward and told us that we could start meeting again. So we're going to have an outdoor service that day, weather permitting. If we have inclement weather, we'll move it inside, but we'll do it identically to this coming Sunday. And so we would have, again, the at-risk service would be at the 8 o'clock and then the 10 o'clock. But what we are planning for Memorial Day with good weather is we'll have 1 service outside, and also the online service will take place that day as well. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm starting a new series. It's called The Family Recipe. And one of the things that we're excited about with the family recipe is this idea of what ingredients go into making a really good family. And at some level, every family has different components, right? We all have different, just like our pantries all might look different. There are things in your pantry that are not in my pantry. But how can you make a meal with what you have in your pantry? Well, the Word of God tells us that there are certain elements that if you have these elements in your family, that you can have a really great family. And so we're talking about the family recipe. I'm starting at this Sunday, and it's going to run all the way into July. And I'm really excited about it. We have a lot of things to cover. The team's been working hard on developing content for this. The tribe writers are sending out devotionals as it relates to the family. And guess what? There's a family recipe at the end of every one of those devotionals. So your cookbook's getting filled up, because I know many of you couldn't get out there and go to those restaurants that you normally like to go to. So we thought we would help you out in the kitchen. So I'm looking forward to seeing you this Sunday. Can't wait to see you face to face, even if it is through a mask. We're going to have a good time. We're going to worship the Lord together. We're going to have the Word together. We're going to have prayer. Yes, we're going to have prayer over people. If you need healing, come on. I believe Jesus is going to touch you in your body. If you need encouragement, let me tell you, this place is saturated in prayer, and God is going to encourage your heart. I know He is, and I'm looking forward to seeing you face to face. God bless you. See you soon.